Ladies and mostly gentlemen, today we're going to take a very early alpha look at the Kyrian Covenant Sanctum, the Elysian Hold. But before we get into all of that, guys, I just want to thank the sponsor of this video, and that is my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MrGM. If you want to check me out streaming the Shadowlands alpha every single day, I'm over on twitch.tv/MrGM, checking out everything. Right, so we're just going to live record this, basically. We're just going to kind of walk around the Elysian Hold and take a little look. This area, as I said, is for the Kyrian Covenant, so presumably when you join the Kyrian Covenant, you can come hang out here. This is involved in the questing as well. As you can see, this character's level 59, I believe. And yeah, you just have a few little quests here, but I presume when you join the Kyrian Covenant, this is going to be like phased to just people in the Kyrian. I'm not really sure, to be honest, but there is some cool stuff to check out here, and it's a really good looking area. We're just going to start down here. As of right now, there's no map. There's just kind of this area over here, but maybe it'll get like its own map later down the line. So let's have a look. So first and foremost, obviously this area looks very similar to the Warrior Order Hall from Legion. I really got that kind of vibe with it. Obviously just kind of a more silvery version of it, as you know, the Warrior one is obviously a little bit more gold, but yeah, pretty similar design, and definitely looks very, very cool. So the first thing we kind of run into is the Anima Conductor. Now what's great about Alpha, and also kind of the worst part about Alpha, is that we have no idea what this stuff does. So this is this weird little map thing, and essentially you click little areas, and yeah, you channel anima into areas. So for example, the Temple of Wisdom, so it says channel anima to the Temple of Wisdom, allowing access to mighty Kyrian enhancements, and it costs 500 mysterious coins, who knows. Then you've got other ones where you like challenge a powerful foe, obviously all of these being unavailable, presumably like level 60 stuff, I don't really know. But yeah, this is it, and this is actually in all the Sanctums as well, and they obviously all have their own little maps. This is obviously the map of Bastion. So yeah, not too sure on that one. I'm sure we'll find out more in due time. However, this little thing is really cool. Check out the animations on this thing. It is pretty impressive. Yeah, pretty impressive. I do like that. And then yeah, pretty great. So anyway, moving on our walking tour of the Elysian Sanctum, we're going to head over here. So this whole area is just kind of blank. You just kind of have some guards, you have some swolkins around the back there. Nothing too much going on here. A few little tidbits here and there, but nothing really substantial. Not really sure what this is. I don't know if it's just a platform just to stand on for no apparent reason, or it actually has a purpose, but yeah, we're not sure on that one. So let's head down here to a very interesting area. Now, as I said, level 60 is not available on the alpha right now. We're only 59, and this is the Soulbind area. Now, obviously not available, but it is there, and this is the Soulbind area. This is where you're going to click your Soulbinds and do all of your Soulbind stuff. Wowhead have a great calculator on their website if you do want to check out what the Soulbinds do as of alpha. A little bit confusing, a little bit mysterious right now, but I'm sure we're going to find out more about Soulbinds very, very soon. And you can see here the Soul Guide has brought their benediction to the afterlife. I sure as hell would too. That weapon is a bit of a pain in the butt to get in vanilla. So yeah, benediction there, making a little cameo appearance here in the Elysian Sanctum. Not too much in this room either. There's a little guy over here who is the Quartermaster. Currently doesn't sell or do anything, but yeah, some sort of Quartermaster potentially for your Soulbinds. I don't know if it's going to be cosmetic or anything like that. As I said, bit of a mystery. It's all kind of a lot of guesswork here. Really, this video is just to kind of show off the aesthetic of the area and kind of speculate on a few little bits. There is some really interesting stuff as well, which we will take a look at in a moment. So let's head over here to the right now and take a look at this area here. So we have a healer called Chromas the Mystic. We have Koros the Communicator, and obviously a reference to Hermes being the courier there. And this is the scouting map. Something Facebook games, something Blizzard. No, this is essentially the I think it's like an auto battler or something. We really don't know too much about it. It was kind of data mined right at the start of alpha. We really don't know too much about it. Got no followers or anything like that, so we can't really do anything right now. Clicking this does nothing. But yeah, this is the mission table. Yeah, I know, outrage. But we'll see what happens with this. Obviously, you have one mission right now for 30 gold. Probably just some sort of placeholder. But yeah, as of right now, we can't actually do anything with this. But I think once we get a little bit further into alpha, maybe into beta, we're going to learn a little bit more about this this kind of auto battler. And hopefully it's going to be a little bit better than the previous iterations of the mission table. So moving away from that outrage, we're moving over to here. And this area is really cool. There's a lot going on here, so let's kind of break this down. So you've got some Swolkins around, you've got this repairer guy here, doesn't really sell too much. You've got a mount vendor. Yeah, a mount vendor. Currently does not have any mounts or anything to sell, unfortunately, but there is the mount vendor for the Kyrian Covenant. We'll see what they sell, probably those like tiger things, I would imagine. We have a pet vendor as well, who does sell pets, but as you can see it says earn achievement name here to purchase this. So obviously these will be presumably awarded through achievements, and then you can purchase them from this guy. So early in alpha right now that we literally do not have the achievements in the game. Pretty cool looking little pets though, for sure, and kind of thematic of different zones. You've also got like a Bastion Turtle, you've got a Bastion Horse, you've got a Crane from Ardenweld, a Moth from Ardenweld, and a little Foxy Boy from Ardenweld as well. So might be a generic pet vendor that might be in all the Covenant Sanctums. Not too sure on that one. We will certainly see. So this area here is the biggest mystery of all, and this is the Path of Ascension. Now this system is so important that it actually has its own thing on, it's literally in the expansion features for Shadowlands, so not too sure on it, honestly. There's this dude here that tells you a little bit about it, but I've gone through this and it kind of sounds like the Brawlers Guild of sorts, but kind of a little bit more crazy. I feel like, we're definitely going to find out more soon. They're doing the Shadowlands developer announcement very, very soon. I would imagine the Path of Ascension will be a part of that, because this seems pretty important. As I said, it does have its own achievement area. You've got Path of Ascension weights, you've got this dude here that's like an equipment manager for Path of Ascension, you've got the Path of Ascension crafter, you've got a weapons vendor. Now, here's the other thing. A lot of these weapons and armor that you see for the Covenants appear to come from the Path of Ascension. So as you can see here, some of the weapons, obviously this is an Ardenweld one, but yeah, this is pretty interesting. I think a lot of these appearances are placeholder, but as you can see, these ones are achievement, but the armor vendor says that you have to defeat boss 2 at rank 4. And this obviously is the Kyrian Covenant armor, as you can see. Looks pretty cool in the kind of purpley color. There is a few colors available. But yeah, not too sure. Defeat boss 6 at rank 4, defeat boss 8 at rank 4, defeat boss 9 at rank 4. I don't really know. As I said, Path of Ascension, a little bit of a mystery right now, but we of course will find out more very, very soon, I assume. So yeah, this whole area will be very important for the Covenant stuff, and I can't wait to come back here, like later on down in like Alpha and Beta, once we know everything, and be like, oh yeah, what an idiot, why didn't he know that? So as we move on down, there's not too much else here. There's an Elysian Guardian at the end here, doesn't really do anything at all, and a big bell. But other than that, not much at all. But yeah, this is kind of the Path of Ascension, also the kind of pet and mount vendor and stuff like that. So as we jump over here for a little bit of the Throne of the Four Winds flashbacks, a little bit of jumpy boy there, pretty cool, got some wings. To exactly the same area, but this is really cool. So as we rock up this, look at these little things kind of activating as we walk along. This area essentially is pretty blank. There's no NPCs really, apart from the Guardians. Presumably this will be something important. There's a cool little area here that has a sword on it. Not too sure what that does as of right now, but yeah, as of right now, nothing there. But yeah, pretty cool. I like the fact that these things kind of activate as you walk past. The Ward of Courage, that one is specifically, that's one of the ones that we can go over. Not too sure what that does. Maybe some sort of buffs, maybe some sort of, I don't know. I really, really don't know. So yeah, as you can see, not too much going on here specifically. Just kind of a mirror image of the other side with some kind of glowy things, which are kind of neat. But so as we head down here, we have some target dummies. Now this is really cool, actually. They're not like random target dummies from Azeroth. They're not just like kind of thrown in there. They're actually kind of thematic. So you've got this one here, which is the training dummy, which I think is really cool, because this is actually the mount for the Kyrians, presumably. This is what it's going to look like. One would assume. There's a couple of versions of this in the game files as well. But yeah, this is what I'm like fairly sure this is going to be the Kyrian Covenant mount there. But yeah, really cool. I like the thematicness. Like, as I said, not just random target dummies. They are actually like Kyrian things. Like the big boy tanking one is a big guy, and the dungeon tanking ones are like slightly smaller but still a big guy. Stuff like that. Like it kind of fits. It doesn't look kind of out of place and kind of silly. It fits the purpose, but it also looks really good in this area, and I'm a big fan of that for sure. So as we head over to the final area of the Elysian Hold, we have a Flight Master here. If you're ever wondering where that is, he is just there. We're going to head up here to the Archon. Yeah, the Archon. Look at this area. Holy moly. This is awesome. By the way, right over there in the distance is the Spies of Ascension dungeon, and that's obviously one of the high-level dungeons here in the Shadowlands. But yeah, the Archon. This is kind of the leader of the Kyrians, the firstborn. Looks awesome. What a great looking model for sure. Kind of looks down on you as you walk up, which is kind of terrifying. But yeah, this is the Archon of the Kyrian. Very important in the Kyrian storyline that you do play throughout Bastion. Really cool looking NPC, and it's kind of the leader. There's a few leaders of all the Covenants, this being the leader of that. If you remember from the Shadowlands features trailer, this is actually the area you kind of walked up to and got your armor from, but I think that I don't know if that's actually going to be something that happens in the game. It was just in the features trailer. But yeah, so that is it, guys. That is the Elysian Hold, the Covenant Sanctum for the Kyrians. Now, as I said, a lot of speculation, a lot of kind of guesswork here, and I think going into later alpha, going into beta and stuff like that, we're going to learn a hell of a lot more about all of these systems, like the Anima Conductor, like the Soulbinds, like the Path of Ascension even. Like, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting for sure. So guys, do let me know down below what you think of this. Are you going to go Kyrian when Shadowlands comes out? I love the theming of the Kyrian stuff, but the Maldraxxus and the Necrolords looks really cool as well. But yeah, if you want to see other Covenant Sanctums, do let me know. I do have access to a few others that are not as complete as the Kyrian one. The Kyrian one specifically is the most complete as of right now. But yeah, if you do want to see any others, do let me know down below which one you want to see. So before I go, guys, I'd like to give a massive shout out to my amazing patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs. You guys are awesome. And if you'd like to support the channel in any of those ways, links are down below. So leave a like on this video, guys, if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. I've also got a partner to Discord channel with over 3,000 members. And as I said, I am now streaming over on twitch.tv/MrGM. Obviously, check this out on stream beforehand, had a little walk around, discovered a lot of cool things. So if you do want to follow me on Twitch, streaming the Shadowlands Alpha every single day, twitch.tv/MrGM. And with that, guys, I'll see you next time.